and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to this week's edition of Sketch Sunday, where my lovely friend Crystal from Pineapple Papers and I revisit Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, her 30 Days of Sketches series, and we choose sketches from all 4 series, so 123 different layouts and videos, and every week either we or some of our friends select a sketch for us. Sometimes we have a guest, and this week my lovely Freeze Gang friend and awesome subbie Colleen Keery Cornett and her hubby chose the sketch for us. And Colleen, I'm just going to tell you that in the end, when you first messaged me and you chose number 55, I said, oh, it's already been used. Can I use 56? But in fact, it was 56 that was already used. So I did. We did use number 55. And this lovely sketch goes back to series 3, day 7. And Colleen and hubby, this is really a fun one. And I had fun with this. At first, I wasn't sure. I said, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with this layout? I don't do a lot of 2x2 photos. But then I thought, you know, I do a lot of 4x4 photos that have 4 photos on them. So let's see where I wound up. So there you go. Here is my take on this lovely sketch, and I love it. I had a lot of trouble. I did not know what in the world I was going to use for the background paper. I was trying originally to use my How to Kill a Kit with Style, which is more in the blacks and whites with a little bit of green, but I couldn't make that work. And I had this fun photo. This is going to go in Baby Diego's album. And this is Baby Diego trying out food, actual food, for the very first time. I think maybe he was 3 months here, maybe 4, certainly not more, I don't think. Anyway, Gwen will correct me if I'm wrong, which is why I haven't put that here. But I do think I have it somewhere in my notes. Anyway, so, and then I looked in this lovely baby album kit, and I had this gorgeous specialty paper from the Pink Paisley Little Adventure collection, which is sort of like a bluey gray, or maybe it's a very pale gray, and because of the blues I use, it took on a blue tinge. But to me, it's a bit of a bluey gray with some lovely little gold raindrops, which doesn't really have anything to do with the photo per se, but once I found this background paper, and I don't use my specialty papers enough, so I'm happy I got this used. Once I found that, the rest of the layout just came together so easily. So I took the photo, I had this printed out as one photo, and these are a little bit more than 2x2. They are sort of 2 by maybe, I think it's 2.5 or something like that. Anyway, so I just cut them apart. I had put a thick border around them, so I was able to cut them and still have a little bit of a border around each. And then took some scraps from the papers that I had in this kit and did some layering so that I could get the photos arranged a little bit like this. Now, on the sketch, there are 5 photos. I only have 4. So sort of this middle one I left out, and I moved my title, and my title is a lot bigger. It's not one word. It's a lot bigger, and I used part of the area up here as well. So I rearranged things a little bit to suit this, but I still have the idea of a collage, of a puzzle, and of fitting pieces in. And that part of the layout I love, because as you know, if you follow me, I love doing that kind of thing. So the first thing that I did then, of course, was to do a little bit of layering on my photos. I had this little piece of paper, so I took that idea here from the little arrows, and this in fact is this paper here that I did use as well for some of the matting. Just cut a thin, sort of like a border strip of that. The hearts are from Vicky Bouton Kaleidoscope. I got so much mileage out of this. You saw also on last week's Sketch Sunday that I used the sort of reddish orangey one. So this week I went into the blues and indigos, and I fussy cut 5 hearts out of that paper. So then when I had those elements, so the photos, the arrows, and the hearts, I proceeded to sort of lay out my photos the way they are in the sketch, leaving this empty. And so I got the photos down, and they are flat to the paper. And then I had decided previously on my title. So yum, question mark, not so sure. Because if you look at the expression, this is sort of, oh, Mom? And thinking, a little bit frowny and a little bit more. So we're not too sure, Mom, about this food stuff, are we? So I had already decided on that title, and I thought it was kind of fun. So I put the yum question mark down, and then I put the so these are from Chanel. I think they're the Sparkle City. On one side they are red, and on the other side they're this gorgeous blue sort of chipboard on top of a lovely turquoise foam. So they now stick beautifully, and the colors worked perfectly. This, I think, was probably a set, and I don't have much left of these, but they were probably from Pink Fresh, so they are just in the kit. But I was able to do as in thinking. So I got the title down next, and then that allowed me to just go in and do a little of the embellishing, sort of the heart embellishments. And again, as I mentioned, that's part of our February product focus. So all the hearts are popped up on foam, and I love the way that gives a little extra dimension, but not too much. It does not take away from the photos. So I got the hearts in, and I also got the arrows. So we start yum, not so sure, down to here through the title, over here. So I figure the arrow sort of takes our eye through the page. So I got those down, the hearts down, and then I just filled in, as I always do, sort of the little areas that were blank and needed some filling in. I got this gorgeous Let's Be Mermaids from Spiegelmom Scraps, and I used the sort of royal blue and the turquoise aqua, the larger ones. I used all these little silver stars from, and I think was this maybe, I think it was Pink Paisley as well. I know it's an American craft, so they are thickers, and they were word thickers, but there are a lot of silver stars. So I popped those there. Just a little puffy cloud here. A little puffy soother, although that's not in the photo. It probably came not long after. This is just a star sticker, and I really just put that there because I had these 2 puffy stickers, so I wanted something over there that was reminiscent of this collection, which I think might be the Pebbles Lullaby. And then I got my sequins down, and there you go. So that is my take on this week's lovely sketch. If you would like to take the time to take a screenshot, there you go. If you would like to join us, use the hashtag Sketch Sunday, as well as hashtag 30DSCBL3. And thank you so much, my lovely friend Colleen and Colleen's hubby, for both of you for choosing this sketch. And I asked Colleen, I had asked you, would you like to see the sketch before I do it, or would you and your hubby like to be surprised? You chose to be surprised, so I hope you like this. And maybe you'll be able to get some time this week or over the next few weeks or through the month of February to do a take on this lovely sketch that you chose. Don't forget to go down below and see what Crystal got up to today, and see her gorgeous take on this sketch. And I will, of course, as always, leave Christy's channel linked below so that you can see the playlist. Don't forget, if you'd like to choose a sketch, leave us a number between 1 and 123 down below, either on Crystal's channel or on mine, or message us with an actual sketch. And we'll see you again next week. Bye for now. Thanks for being here.